Well, hello everybody. Welcome to my shed. My name's Ian. Oh, first of all, an apology. You know, I got a laptop given to me. I thought it'd be a great idea to set that up in the workshop and do a live stream while I was scrapping. It worked. Lots of people came along. Thank you very much. Lots of positive comments. And lots of constructive criticism, because to be honest it was a shite. The quality wasn't there. There was an echo in the background, so the microphone on the laptop was picking up a speaker. I don't know. I didn't do it right. So, to cap it all, I took a big piece of plastic off the printer I was stripping. I threw that on the floor. That landed on the Ethernet lead and pulled it out, and I lost connection and I couldn't get it back. So apologies. I shall do some research and try to up my game on the live streaming side of it. Cruiser Mac has just done a scrapping video, and I've been watching his tasting videos. So if he can do a scrapping video, then I can do a tasting video. And it'll also apply to Drunkinone, to 1090 Brewing, and of course local to me, Cheshire Homebrew. Yeah, unboxing. I've had a parcel sent to me. I sent this all the way from the US of A, and I know what's inside it. So I've got a glass ready, and it's my favourite Brewdog glass. And for Cruiser Mac, we'll get to that one shortly. Right, so without further ado, let's get this onto this makeshift table, which is the ladders. So I did manage to free them up. Come in handy. Right, come on. Let's get this box, which I know has come from Ken McDonald. He's always on Hazy Days and New Dizzy's live streams. He's a grand old chap. Him and Trophy Dad make a great pair. So come on, let's get this open. Right, well, you can see it's all says glass handle with care. So let's start. Bloody hell, Ken, you went to my wife's school of Christmas wrapping. What have we got inside? Is another box. Nicely packed, Ken, very nicely packed. Whoa, Ken, you've outdone yourself. Now, wow, look at this. What have we got? Well, I ain't sure what we've got. We've got a beer mat. We've got lip balm. Thank you, Ken. I think, is that because these things make your lips burn when you take them? Agave. Agave is something I don't know what agave is. Is it like from Mexico? Is it like tequila? I don't know. Well, let's get in. Let's have a look. And we have a little bottle of Jack Daniel's bourbon. This has surprised me. This is called Yeah, it's from Mexico. 100% agave. What is it? Tequila. I was correct. Well, partial to a little bit of tequila, Ken, so thank you very much. We shall use Dragon's Milk beer mats. So we'll be using those shortly. And a lip balm. Well, I've never used lip balm in my life, so I don't know. Right, so them's mine. This pack will be for Johnny Nicholson, and I'll put a link in there as well, because whatever we get here is split in half between me and Johnny. Right, well, let's get it out. We've got 2 orange bottles, and 4 little bottles. You just forgive me while I take those out. And what have we got? Dragon's Milk Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout, 11% ABV. Well, I know Ken sent one of these, or a few of these, to Easy Days, and now I've got some. So, goes back in there is one of those and one of those for Johnny. That pack for Johnny, and one of those. Let me pack this all up. I'm like a kid in a toffee shop, like a dog with 2 dicks. Johnny, I tell you what, you're going to need a nice sharp knife. They're well packed, these. Right, so what have we got? Well, we've got a Founder's Dirty Bastard. Oh, interesting. It says on the back, so good it's almost wrong. Dark ruby in colour and brewed with 7 varieties of imported malts. Named Dirty Bastard as to live up to it ain't for the wee lads. We won't be having that tonight. Cerveza, Spanish for beer. Imported beer brewed in Mexico. Nothing on the back to read. And I can't say, I've never been to Mexico, so I've never had, you know, Mexican, well, I have had Mexican beer, but, you know, imported. Caution, consumption of alcoholic beverages impairs your ability to drive a car or operate machinery and may cause health problems. I'll bear that in mind. But this is the Pisa de la Resistance. Yeah, listen, yeah, man of many tongues. New Holland Brewery, no, New Holland Brew. New Holland Brewing. It's got its own little jacket. Don't go there, don't go there. Pull that off at the bottom. And this is what we're after. Dragon's Milk Stout, 11%. And this is what we're going to be tasting. So we will open that forthwith and we'll have a taste of that. Now, I knew this was coming, so when I was in my local supermarket, and with a little nod to Hazy Days, I bought a bottle of Fenifool Dragon's Heart. Now, this is a bit of a session beer because it's only 4.2%, but to give us a contrast, I got myself another glass. So, without much of ado, let's get these opened. It would be rude not to, wouldn't it? So, that on that, that on that, and bottle opener. Whoa, look at that. Well, that's a lovely black colour, as black as any Guinness I've ever had. Well, here we goes. It would be rude not to. So, Ken McDonald, a toast to your health, wealth and happiness. Nice one, Ken. Oh, I can't deny that. That's nice. I can't deny it. %. It's definitely a sipping beer. Roasted, malty and smooth. That's what it says on the back, and they're not telling any lies there. Definitely malty. I can taste the roasted. Certainly taste the roasted bit in it. Well, Ken, you've done me proud there, buddy. You have done me proud. And Johnny, I think you're going to enjoy this. I was going to do like a cross-reference against this Dragon's Heart, but I'm really running out of time. And not to mention the fact that it's work in the morning and it's Hazy Daisy's live stream in another hour. And what I want to do is to get into this whiskey tasting for Cruiser Mac. Suntory whiskey, Tokai. Bought this as a Christmas present. Never had Japanese whiskey before. I've never tasted. Well, before I opened this, I'd never tasted Japanese whiskey before. 43% volumes, so quite tasty. It's pretty clear. Delicate hue on it. So, same time that my wife bought me that, my daughter bought me something called Whiskey Stones, which is a soap stone which you stick in the freezer. Doesn't dilute your drink, but chills it. You can see from the screen, it says the Suntory Tokai is a blend of 3 distilleries, Japanese distilleries. I ain't going to try to pronounce the names. Some people say I struggle to speak my own language. Never mind trying to speak Japanese. So it's tasting notes: soft orchard fruits, honey, thyme, touch of peppermint, palate, citrus, green apple, pink grapefruit, bitter herbs, toasted almonds, vanilla, oak lingering underneath, with a finish of white pepper and ginger, adding spice to the finish. The bottle's available. I got it from Tesco. That one's £32 on screen. I've seen it as low as £25. I've seen it as high as £40. Depends where and when you go. It's not got a foil top. It's got like a cloth wrapping to screw top. And a generous measure. Why not? So for Cruiser Mac, seeing that you're doing my scrapping videos, I'm going to do your tasting ones. I'm going to struggle a little bit because Still got the lingerings of a head cold. I'm a little bit blocked up. So I can't smell anything. It's a bit wasted really. I think they're bang on. I don't detect the subtle flavours in there, but it's certainly got a peppery finish. It's a little citrusy, as they say. Yeah, you can't go wrong with those tasting notes. What I will do, I'll just compare this to a Scottish single malt. This is a 10-year-old Jura. This was also a Christmas present. Not been opened. This is a standard 40% volume. A rich and rounded balance of subtle smoky notes with a sweet sherry cask finish. Now I must admit, I'm very much a peaty type of guy. Certainly like the Speyside malts, Metallica, or a Ardbeg, or the Glen Moray if it's the peaty one. Having said that, I've just had an Earthstone, which is also very peaty. For this, I'm going to use another Christmas present which I got. And it's a glass, and it's got a silicone thing, so you fill it full of water. I use this bottled water, not our chlorinated, fluorinated tap water, and what that gives you, and you can't really see it, can you? It gives you a wedge-shaped piece of glass, corked. I'm still full of a cold, so I can't really smell anything. So I've warmed the glass up a little so you can get the idea. I guess it's really more of a mixer glass. You ain't going to fill it up to the top with a single malt, are you? It won't really have had time to dilute, so a little harsher than the Japanese whiskey. A little sweeter on the finish. Yeah, you can taste the smokiness in that one. Two different whiskies. So two different styles of whiskies, both a joy to drink. And a drop of dragon's blood to wash it down with. So, totally different type of video that you would normally expect from myself. So as my channel is growing, I'm meeting people of different persuasions. A lot of outdoor guys, fishing guys, woodworking guys, home brewing guys. Although, to be honest, I have been following Drunkinone for a good while, and then for some reason no longer getting notifications. But then again, I think YouTube's messing that up for a lot of people. Anyway, Ian in his shed, getting ready for the Hazy Days show. As well, Be careful I don't swallow them, really. As a kid, we used to buy things like that at shops. We used to call pineapple chunks. About similar size. Waffled on to long. You can definitely tell that's 43%. It's got a little bit extra kick to it. So that's it from me, Ian in the shed. Once again, Ken, what a guy. I know, I've seen the postage price on that. You really shouldn't have. And I'll make sure that Johnny Nicholson, way up there in Yorkshire, I'll make sure you get his. Ian in the shed, see you in the next vid.